Hi guys, it's Enoki Halusa here, and I thought I'd just take a little bit of time just to have a quick little chat with you. A reassuring chat, if you will. Not about to say that all of YouTube's problems are solved and don't worry and all that kind of business, but basically all I'm saying is don't be discouraged. There's been a lot of talk recently of smaller YouTubers being demonetized and not making what they want to make with their channels money wise, or revenue, views, subscribers, or anything like that, or getting any exposure. Now, if you've been keeping up on Twitter through maybe mine or Geekdoms or any of the other Dragon Ball YouTubers, you will see that okay, they are large YouTubers. They won't get affected, but the reason they won't get affected is, and the only reason they are big YouTubers, is because they put the work in, they put the hours in, they've done the research, they've worked themselves to the bone, to their natural core, until that's almost burnt out to get where they are now. There are some YouTubers out there that are just getting. Well, no, actually, everyone that's been a big YouTuber has either been lucky or hardworking or both. Okay, I think there's a bit of both in there. I'm not saying that I'm a big YouTuber, but I wouldn't say I was a small YouTuber either. I think the deficit, if your definition of a big YouTuber is subscribers, that's not exactly right. You could have 100,000 subscribers and have hardly any views or any, hardly any views, equaling no revenue, equaling no ads, or so on and so forth. It's not about how many subscribers you've got. Obviously, the more subscribers you've got, the more views you're likely to get. Because the more subscribers you get, whenever a video goes up, they will get a notification, or they get a post in their e-box or whatever, and then they'll check your video. So you get a lot more hits in a consecutive roll of, like, within the first hour or something, you get like 100,000 views. So that would be amazing. I mean, I get probably about 100 views in the first 10-20 minutes, depending on the video that I put up. Obviously, the content has to stay within the relative subject that my subscriber base is interested in. But it's not about your subscriber count. It's about the views, really. It's about how you put the work in to get the videos to be appealing to your audience. So obviously, more subscribers, more views, sure. But for example, with my channel, about 65% of my viewers aren't subscribers. So, and I don't make a lot of revenue or anything like that. But that's not necessarily my aim to make money off YouTube. It's a bonus when I make money on YouTube because it helps me pay for equipment, programs that I use for making music and things like that, development tools, all sorts of things. For example, the convention that's coming up in May helped me prepare for it. Basically, helped me download external programs that I can use on my laptop so I can go on the road and continue doing my channel, continue giving you guys content while I'm out and about. But initially, I mean, my channel is my hobby, and the thing that I want to get out of it is obviously, with music being the main focus of my channel. Obviously, I'm doing some other things as well, some comedy, some reactions, some light reviews, some collaborations and things like that. That's all for fun, but the music is the main part of it. And initially, what I would like to do with it would be to do soundtracks for video games, anime shows, fan or official, anything like that. That's what I want to get involved in with my music. So if YouTube is the platform for it, then YouTube is the right place for me. You need to ask yourself what you want YouTube to be for you. Now, if you want to be big, rich and famous via YouTube, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's out of your reach, but if you've got those aims but you're not willing to put the work in, you're not going to get anywhere. That is the top and the bottom of it. That is the barefaced truth. You need to put the work in. It's a full-time job at the end of the day. If you talk to Danny Geekdom, he will tell you that it's a full-time job, day in, day out, you know, all day, all night. He you know, doesn't have the luxury of like relaxing. When, I mean, you've seen how many videos this guy pumps out like daily, and how much information he has, accurate information as well. He goes to the source, he talks to the people, you know, he does his research, he's on Twitter, you know, he's checking feeds, everything, you know. He's full on, full in, do you know what I mean? If he was a reporter for like a newspaper or for the for a news channel or something, then, you know, he would be the one that gets the story, basically. He would nail it, because he's straight there on the ball and making sure that his accurate news is, you know, both accurate and, you know, truthful, making sure deadlines are you know, kept as well, not leaving it too long, but also not trying to get in there first. Because a lot of mistakes that are made by YouTubers is that they jump the gun and then they do the fake news. Like, without naming any channels or anything, like, because I'm not slamming channels, that's not what it's all about. You may have seen them around. They give you a title like Super Saiyan, well, no, not Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue Ultra Instinct Vegeta with proof. That kind of thing. Now, there's no proof, there's no research, and this is actually research done, and there's concrete evidence. You know, people just do it for clickbait. Now, that's the wrong way around of doing it. I mean, that is another way of doing it, but you won't get a very good reputation. Like I was saying before, if YouTube is what you want to do as a career, then you need to put that work into it. You need to do the research, you need to be prepared to give up half of your life, pretty much, half of your free time to do it. And if that's something that you're enjoying, if that is something that you want to do and you do enjoy doing that, then it's the right thing for you. But for small YouTubers, or YouTubers that regard themselves as being small, don't be discouraged, don't lose faith. If you want something bad enough, you can get it. Yeah, I want my goal, yeah, and I am going to attain it. It doesn't matter doesn't matter what YouTube does, whether it takes the monetization away from me, or if they you know, make my channel harder to find. There are other avenues. I'm plugged into all different social medias. I'm constantly pumping that out. I've got my own website going at the moment. I'm trying to set up my own merchandise. I'm trying to put fingers in all pies, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so that way I'm part of the web, you know, not the internet. I don't mean that. What I mean is part of the network, if you like, of where people can find my music easily, accessibly, and you know, with the right sort of advertising, and and collaborations is another great way of doing it. That's why I've collaborated with so many different people, so that other people that never heard of me before can hear my sounds, and keep up to date with, you know, and if they are interested, keep up to date with what I'm doing. So again, don't be discouraged, don't lose faith. It's up to you. If you want to make it easy, if you want to make like, you know, millions easy, then YouTube isn't the right place for you. You're in the clouds, you're dreaming. But if you want to do something regarding YouTube and you want it to be big, you just have to put the work in, and that is the top and the bottom of it. I mean, I'm not saying I could work harder. I could most definitely work harder, and I am going to work harder as well, because I put out a video once a day at least, but my content is just music, and because I'm now stemming into different areas, doing you know, reactions, I'm going to try and do some impressions as well. They're going to be terrible, of course, but I'm going to try and do that as well, just to spin it up a little bit, just to give my my channel a little bit more flavour, a little bit more variety, and I'm trying to get some more work out there for you guys, some more entertainment for you guys, because this is something that I love, this is something I'm really interested in, and this is something that I'm going to continue to do, you know, regardless. So if you guys are along for the ride, fair play, stay with me, and if you guys want to go off and do your own thing, fair play too. You know, peace on you, brother. Anyway, that was just my little. I almost almost turned into a rant, and it wasn't supposed to be. It's supposed to be more like advice. But and I'm not saying I'm by any stretch a YouTube expert. Not by any stretch at all. I just keep my ear to the ground. I like to see what other people's opinions are, and then voice my own. So basically, you know, those guys that are working hard out there and feel like they're getting nowhere, just stick at it. Yeah. There is always that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, yeah, and we're all going to take that rainbow ride together, okay? So anyway, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Peace, love you all, be good to each other, and Subarashii, keep on rocking.